Hey guys, welcome back. Orbomb here, bringing you, of course, the Lucario Melmetal guy playing Lucario Melmetal. Took me a little bit to set up a list. I was trying to think of some cool, unique, interesting ideas to make this deck work because obviously your Fire Week deck and the decks I like to play are either fan suggested or decks I think are pretty good right now. And Lucario Melmetal, like even though it's probably one of the strongest decks like ever, it's unfortunately hindered by the fact that it has a fire weakness. So one glaring weakness makes this deck pretty much not the most played thing right now. But we're gonna try to work out some cool ideas to make this deck work. So before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like. Remember, 75 likes does mean next day uploads. So hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to all the good jazz. I'm a little bit under the weather, so I'm sorry if you guys hear me clear my throat or anything like that. I'm gonna try to like do it away from the mic so nobody hears it. But I am a little bit sick. So, and remember, if you like the video and answer the comment question today, thanks to our sponsors at Garden Gaming, not only do you have a chance to win a couple of codes, but also a chance to win a booster box. Because I'm going to take all the comments from like the past few videos and put them in a drawing for a booster box giveaway. So be on the lookout for that. I'll make an official announcement whenever I do the booster box opening. But for the time being, something to keep in mind for those of you that watch the videos all the time. Trying to think of anything else to talk about. Comment question today is going to be what's your favorite Pokemon and what's a Pokemon you would like for it to be a tag team? Of course, you have to follow the tag team rules. They have to share a type, an actual physical type from like in game, not just like a TCG type. Like you can't do like what's a good one? Onyx Machoke, because they're both the fighting type in TCG, even though one's a rock ground type and one's just a fighting type. They don't have a matching type that way. So let me know in the comments down below. And let's go over this deck. So Lucario Melmetal, we're playing a 3 of 260 HP, of course, massive HP with an awesome GX attack, full Metal Wall GX. If you have one energy, regardless energy, all your metal type Pokemon take 30 less damage for the rest of the game. And then if you have two energies, then you can remove all the energies off of your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's really good if you're going turn 2 against something like a what's it called? Against something like a Reshizard, and they use Kiawe turn 1 or something like that. It's really nice for that. Steel Fist does 50, which accelerates an energy from your deck, and then Heavy Impact does 150. So decent chunks of hitting, decent chunks of damage from a Pokemon. It's all about tanking. Of course, we do have access to Frying Pan, which we are playing a 4 of, so we can find it as early as possible. This is good for not only getting rid of a weakness, but also good for minus 30 damage as well. So that's minus 60 damage. Minus 60 damage is monumental. So that's going to be essentially the game plan of this deck. We're also playing fossils because we have greens and bills. We can get up our fossils kind of early, to be honest. Fossil bind means they can't play items, which is really nice against things like Baby Blaze, as long as they only play, like if they try to fill up their bench too much, or against Reshizard too, because Reshizard does sometimes have a big bench. And then of course we have Bastiodon, beautiful versus special energy decks. Prevents all damage onto your Pokemon from special energy. It means that we don't have to do much at all except for just attack over and over again, because they usually can't damage us. Like imagine playing a Zoroark deck with this. Their 4 DCEs and their 4 triple boosts don't mean a dang thing until they knock out this. But they can't knock this out because it's also a metal Pokemon. So they literally just auto lose if we could set that up. So that's the Pokemon. Everything else is kind of like consistency for the deck itself. One, Energy Lotto. Playing this over the Fidget Spinner because it grabs DC early. And worst case scenario grabs us nothing, but like mid case scenario grabs us metal, right? And we can still use our GX attack, but DC is just generally better to find early game. 3 energy switches. I want to keep this at a high count so I can switch between my 2 Lucario Melmetals as often as I can before I use cards like Acerola. 1 Field Blower, good card. 2 Max Pots. I am trying out the Mixed Herb idea. Mixed Herbs is just play 2, heal 90. That's a big chunk of healing, but you do have to play 2 at a time. But combined with things like Bills and Greens, it should be pretty easy to pull off. Excuse me, guys. See, 1 Nest Ball. We only need 1 just to grab an extra Lucario Melmetal because we'll always need it because we don't have any of the basics in this deck. 4 Pokegear, standard stuff. 2 Rare Candies, just for pricing purposes because we're never going to get out both at the same time. But same thing with 2 Ultra Balls, like just for pricing purposes themselves. 3 Fossils, I mean. 2 Power Plants, good card. 2 Acerola. 4 Bills, because once we get up the ability lock dudes, or item locks, or the fossils, essentially, we don't have access to greens anymore. So having 4 Bills to compensate for the lack of greens, I feel like it's going to be pretty good. 4 greens, 2 Guzma, 1 Judge, 2 Lieutenants or Strategy, 4 Frying Pans, 4 DCEs, and 7 basic metals. But that's going to be the deck, guys. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a couple of games. Also, I do have another Lucario deck list right there, Luke Metal Disruption. If you guys really want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. I'll probably upload that like next week if you guys really like it. if you guys like the idea of it. I think it's a really cool list that like abuses Plumeria, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. It doesn't play fossils with that one. This is my fossil list. I thought it'd be cool to upload something a little bit more unique. So fossils I'm trying out right now. I will say though, I haven't played a lot of games with this off camera, but I did play one, right? It was against Reshizard. We had a really good start. We had Lucario Melmetal, DCE, managed to GX attack. We had the Frying Pan, right? All of this in our opening hand, as well as a Judge. So I was like, oh man, well, I guess I'll attach my DC right now, attach the Frying Pan, and just Judge. Because like that's really cool against Reshizard. My opponent off of the Judge drew Flint. Flint. Oh my god. So off the Judge as well as his top deck, he had Flint, Welder, Field Blower, and proceeded to donk me. I was a very sad player that day. I was very sad. This hand is not great. We don't have greens, but whatever. We'll make do with the bills. I don't really like using the bills early game. I try to avoid using them if I can, but obviously we can't really avoid using it right now. Quagum Negum. So hopefully we do well this matchup. We'll find out here if we can get something decent. We got a greens, which is good. We don't really need power plant, but I'll grab a Pokegear. Because that can potentially give me another green, so I don't have to use greens to find green. Hopefully we can land a DCE off of the Energy Lotto as long as it's not priced, and we'll just pass. Not much else we can do with this hand, so we'll just call it for now. This is the kind of deck I want to item lock, but it's not like a necessity for me to item lock my opponent. I'll do it anyways just because like it's good, but I'll do that like once the game is more solidified. Because like I don't want my opponent getting aqua patches, so I think it probably is a good idea to item lock my opponent early game because they're always gonna have a bigger bench than I will. So yeah, once we get like Lucario Melmetal's attacking like more consistently, we'll start item locking probably immediately. Like we want to stop all these items that like help out my opponent. Oh man, after all of that, he was only able to Lily for 2. That's kind of like feels bad, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, I could probably do this first. I don't want to toss. I'm not too sure what I would want to toss before I do that. I think I'll Pokegear greens and then figure out if I can toss his rare candy or not. Because I'm not going to use both rare candies, obviously. But, ooh, we even got a metal. Let's Pokegear first. Actually, you know what? Because I have the bills in hand, I'm pretty safe to just green and then Pokegear. So what do I want off this? I want the Lotto, for sure, which we have right there. What else do I want? I could grab a Fossil. Doesn't feel like super great though. I don't think that's super necessary. I'll grab a Pan. Yeah, we'll grab a Pan. Oh, I didn't check my rare candy count. Whoops. Well. Yikums. Yikums Magoo. I'm just gonna grab metal then. It was kind of like not the best way for me to do that. Okay, we have all of our metals in the deck, which is good. How about our DCEs? We have all of our DCEs. What's our rare candy count? Just so I know. Alright, the other rare candy's prized. Okay, that's good to know. What about the Pokemon? Is Omastar prized? Omastar is prized, so we're not going to item lock. Alright, so we're just not going to bother with these cards. Alright, until we get them. I mean, we could once we get them off the prizes. Once again, we don't want to do this early game anyways. I'm just trying to do this to increase my chance of finding DCE here. Like green. Alright, let's see if we can find DCE. Sick. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Frying Pan. No point in max pushing off, you know, just 10 damage. So we're just gonna do this, and there we go. Lucario Melmetal is just ready to tank against the world at this point. Like, what else is my opponent gonna do here? Hopefully we can eventually find the Omastar off the prizes. Because of the nature of this deck, being a tag team deck and all. Where's my phone? Oh, here's my phone. Because this is a tag team deck, I think I'll just play down the fossils. With like every time I'm about to take a knockout, I'll probably just play down a fossil. I'm gonna wait till he fills up his bench quite nicely before I start looking at fossils. I'm not playing Delmites. I'm not playing any like ability basic Pokemon that I could lead with in this deck. In fact, I could be playing some non-GX attackers like Solgaleo or Duskmane Necrozma and stuff like that. Not super interested in doing it personally, so I'm not gonna bother. But it is another option. So we have resistance as well. So this is just looking like a wrap, a snack wrap. Is there anything I really want to do here? Not really. This is what I mean, like this deck is ridiculous once you don't need to do anything. I could grab the fossil, like I said, as well as like another green, just to have it. Sure, I'll just, I shouldn't grab the fossil though, should I? 'Cause I'm not gonna take a knockout. But I'm already doing this, so I'm just gonna do it anyways. Green and another fossil, a fossil I should say, just to have it ready. I won't play it down until I need to, but I'm not too worried about it. We'll just Steel Fist here, accelerate my energy, and then we can just use Viridian Force to accelerate, to get energies to manually attach here, and just keep going from there. Ace Roll will pick up all the energy, so we'll always have a stream of energy to work with as well. So it's really exciting. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. He needs Quagum. Where's Quagum? Dagum Quagum. Naganadel. Quagsire. Quagsire. Where are these boys? You can hit me for some damage. So some damage is better than no damage, right? We have the double mixed herb, so if he does hit me for some damage, we can heal up that damage. Put myself back to 0, which is something I'm really considering doing. I have a big hand, and if he judges me, that'd be kind of annoying. So, yeah, I mean, my opponent does not have much going on here. Also, he needs to put down one more Pokemon for me, just so I can feel safe playing my fossil. There's a Lily. So he's gonna have 4 energies, and then not lose them because of the fossil. I could just grab me a blower and just really piss off my opponent. That does seem like an option. Is he gonna like load up with energies? He only needs to have 3 on this, right? Because like this doesn't work if there's more than 3. But he's going in. If he's going ham, then I think so will I. Alright, how much damage does he do? Let's find out. If he does a 90 or 80, I'll probably just heal up. He doesn't mind losing 1 energy because I'm not gonna Naganadel. But like, I don't think there's any reason for me to grab Blower right now. Maybe if things get out of hand, I'll grab it. He's really thinking about this though. He hits me for 24, 60, 80. So 140 minus 60. So he hits me for 80. I guess it's mixed herb time. I guess it's time, ladies and gentlemen. My opponent's just playing slow though. Is there a reason? Is that 80? Did I math right? I did. Alright, let's see his face when I show him. Well, first things first. Let me grab... I want to grab a metal to attach here. Let's toss a potion. Because I want to get rid of that thing anyways. This double mixed herb. Boom. There we go. I like how the game did it for me. And sure thing, I guess. Potentially get an item lock going. And we'll just have impact for knockout. Like I said, I don't really feel the need to... He's only hitting me for 80 right now. Like, he needs a lot to 2 KO me. Like, a little bit too much. I guess I could get, like, next turn, if he gets another baton, I can get, like, Acerola Blower and go from there. Another fossil, not what I wanted. But can be benched. There's a Quagum, the Nagum Quagum. He's back and ready for action. He needs like the 2 Kiyomi. He needs to hit me for 130 plus, so he has to hit me for 190, which means he has to hit me for 200. And to hit 200, he needs 140 damage boost, which is plus 7 energies. So he needs 7 energies to hit me for a 2 KO, which is kind of ridiculous if you actually think about it. Let's see. And like, he can't really just use 7 energies without a baton, right? So, oh, there it is. All right, so I think I'm gonna make that play I mentioned, because he's getting to the 7 energy mark, and I'm not a fan. So, not a fan at all. By the way, you guys want to see me play this? Do you guys want to still see me play this? I'm down to play Quagnag. I am down to clown with the Nagums. The Quagum Nagums. Where's my phone? I lost my phone again. Oh, I found it. I gotta make sure I have my phone because I'm messaging some people. I'm trying to get these live games recorded, but like all my friends keep ditching me. Even that's not enough, bro. I feel so bad. Alright, let's do this again. Field Blower and Ace. Have it in check. Oh, do I have all my ace rolls priced? Oh my god, I do. I have both ace rolls priced. Maybe I shouldn't be playing so whimsically. Do I have my mixed herb? Sick. Just in case. Let's do this. Gonna take another prize here. Hopefully Bills can get me. Oh, I did have ace rolls. Did I miss something? I guess I missed something. Anyways, I'll take this ace. I really thought I didn't have ace rolls for a second. Don't know what was going on there, but we'll take our knockout. He won't be able to take a revenge knockout. This is not ready to hit 160, and even if it did hit 160, he'd only hit me for 80 still with all the reduction in damage. Still no Omastar. Dude, I have to double check my deck because maybe I'm just seeing things. Apparently I'm like really tired or something. But we're gonna take like 3 or 4 knockouts before this thing even gets threatened, and we have ace roll in hand, so we should be okay. And if I can get another mixed herb playoff, that'd be better. Ooh, this thing can hit me for some damage, but is it for enough damage? 180 minus 60 is 120. That's still not a knockout, but with a choice band, it's still not a knockout. He'd have to get like blower choice band, right? So like it'd be like 180 minus 30 is 150. Choice band is 180 again. That'd be enough. He's down to 6 cards in the deck, so I might just deck him out before I win. This man is super turbo with this deck. That's crazy. Usually if you play this turbo, you should play like some sort of like small shuffle draw like a judge. There's Nagum. Nagum Quackum is back. We don't have a second field blower, so that one's gonna stick. He's gonna hit me for another 6120, once another 60. Not too bad. Bills, can you hook a man up with another herb? I would appreciate it greatly. This man is literally the Great Wall. He's literally the Great Wall. Look at this. What is damage? What is damage? I've never even heard of that term. Another fossil. I could Ultra Ball first. Is there a reason to? Not really. I'll just use Forest. Get another Metal Energy out of my hand. At least things about 1, right? There's the mixed herb. Chance of finding a mixed herb, pretty low. Are we gonna do it still? Should I still do it actually? Do I care about giving him this prize? I'll take a knockout. And he'll have 3 energies on the board. He hits me for another 60. That is not knockout. He has to hit me for 100. Which he can do with another Quagsire. Do I care though? Not really. I do need to get another Frying Pan, but I think we'll be okay. I guess I can bump a Stadium again. Not like it matters really, but -1 on the deck, I guess. Is there anything I really want here? I can't think of anything. Energy Switch might be useful in the future. Actually, I think Nest Ball would be better because we can get another Lucario Melmetal that way. Sure. We have Guzma in hand, so if he does Guzma up a Lucario Melmetal, we should be fine. More -1s. I guess we had Ultra Ball, so we didn't really need to do that, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll just take another knockout. 3 prizes. I really want to get Omastar, but at this point in the game, it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get it for the sake of getting it, you know? For the sake of the video. We don't have any more greens, I believe, unless we get one off the prizes. I don't think we had any more in the deck. You can put them all in here and hit me for damage. We're going to 2 KO this thing, though. If you can find a DC, because that's the other problem, right? Is that I'm not going to find a DCE. He has to get a Quagsire, and oh look, a green. That won't give me a DCE, but it'll get me really nothing important, huh? I guess I can just let him knock out a fossil while I try to find a DCE. I'd have to draw into one, and there's a few more left in the deck. Maybe I should play a second Lotto. Maybe I just got greedy. I 100% think you're greedy, but whatever. This game would have been a wrap if we just had Omastar. It's unfortunate, but whatever. I'll probably just give him a fossil, I think. As long as we don't bench another one, it's not going to be a big deal. But he will take knockout here. We're also just probably going to deck him out. So like there's no like the reason why I'm playing so recklessly is just because of that anyways. So like he has 4 cards in his deck total, so now a judge won't even help him. He could GX me, take 2 prizes here. Could you imagine? And he's not even shuffling cards back in the deck. He's just playing Quagsire. Like, he doesn't win. I don't know what he's trying to do. Man, really going all the way. Super ham. Like, Omega ham. Well, at least he gets 3 prizes. That gives him a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards in total. Not too bad. I think we discarded a fossil earlier. Like I said, this is just safe because we can discard it from the active, right? I'm trying to read it, please. Yeah, so I can just discard it from the active. Not a big deal. Should I just play the Bastiodon? Because he can't knock it out anyways. Sounds like fun. Let's greens first. I'm trying to thin. I could play Judge. We're not behind, are we? We could forcibly be behind. Grab. Is that what I want to do though? A Judge? I mean, obviously, I don't know why I'm like caring so much. Like it doesn't really matter. I'll just grab my double energy switch. Whatever. Nah, I'll grab 1 mixed herb. Just to have it. Well, this has been a fun game. Super fun, but I must digress. We'll discard this real quick and just hit him for 50 here. We have energy switch in hand in case we need to make some energy switching shenanigan plays. We have Guzma as well, so everything just kind of works. And we have double mixed herb to heal this 120 damage he's gonna do, make it 30. I wonder if he plays Acerola and like his game plan is to put everything back into his hand so he has more hand. But that only works if he has like 2 judges in hand right now. You gonna hit me, bro? Or are you gonna GX me? He can't. I mean, he could GX me if he like did a bunch of shenanigans. He did grab 3 prizes. Nope, he's just gonna retreat. Get knocked out, I guess. I gotta applaud this man for never scooping, even though he definitely should have scooped forever ago. But whatever. That just means more video, more time. No, it makes for boring content. Oh, I apologize, guys. I apologize. This game is so boring. I didn't mean it to be. I really didn't. But here we are. Even got a baton. The last resort baton. Once again, must applaud this man. I'll just judge him for game. I'll damage him one more time, just for fun. I don't know if I have a metal challenge going. I hopefully I do. That'd be pretty sick. I would have like finished it by now, right? Unless it's evolved metal challenge. Is there any evolved metal Pokemon right now? Like evolution based metal Pokemon? I can't think of any. Oh look, Omastar. What's up, bro? How you doing? Anyways, well, you got to see the power. Like essentially that's what makes this deck so broken. Like decks like Guardian, we hit Guardian for weakness. We hit like think about Zoroark. Not only does Zoroark do probably only 90 damage to us if they or 100 if they have Devoured Field Choice Band, and we have our tool and ability and our GX attack active, but he's only doing so that means he's only doing 100 max. Unless he has Kukui, then it's 120. But we also have Bastiodon to prevent all damage. Same with things like what's it called? Honchkrow. Honchkrow kind of needs that DC to actually do anything, and Honchkrow does only 30 damage at a time. I'm trying to think of other decks. Here we're going to play against Fire, so you get to see the best of cases and now the worst of cases. Although we did lead, and we do have Judge, and we have Frying Pan, and we have Metal Energy. Unfortunately, we're not going first, but like, actually, because we're not going first, it's probably not the best. We get a couple mulligans though. Let's see if he's playing Baby Blacephalon. Baby Blacephalon is probably more difficult. Actually, I'd say Reshizar is still difficult because Reshizar can afford to play things like Blower. Baby Blacephalon can't really do that. I mean, we got DC turn 1, so if he does Welder, we have the immediate GX attack option. So, oh, this is actually stupid strong. Like, look at this hand. This hand is ridiculous. Wow, this is actually stupid. DCE, and he's gonna green me. DCE, Frying Pan into a Judge, just to try to get like an early game donk. I mean, we can't donk my opponent, so forget that. But actually, if that's the case, do we even Judge? I guess we should, just to avoid turn 1 Oko anyways. Because I was thinking maybe try to find a green and use that, but I don't know what that would do for me really. Besides find me a Nest Ball and another Lucario Melmetal, and then Judge the following turn. There's a Beast Energy. We can get rid of that Beast Energy, so that was really silly on my opponent. But like, with a Judge, it's incredibly unlikely that it'll do anything, especially if he doesn't get a follow-up Pokemon right now. Like, he needs to find a second Pokemon, and he's burning his Pokegears. Man, he's making me want to play that Judge, bro. Did he play greens? Or is he? Oh, if he plays this Welder here, oh man, he really. I just want to do it. Anyways, Animlock will be good against this dude if we can get it going. And we'll just Judge. I got it. I'm greedy bomb back again once again. We have a Metal Energy, so I guess it's not the end of the world. But Greedy Bomb back again once again with Full Metal Wall GX, getting rid of that Beast Energy as well. The only thing that sucks is that he has this, but hopefully he doesn't like get the world with this card. I mean, like, these decks usually don't play Field Blower because they don't need to. They did play 2 Pokegear, so he has to draw Welder raw. And he played green last time as well, so he has to actually straight up draw Welder, or like get lucky with Pokegears. I need to try to find another. Ooh, he even has a GX down for me. Good time. So he's gonna play Flint, probably to Thin. I doubt he has Welder in hand. He doesn't want to play Ultra Space, so that's good for me as well. Let's see, if he has Welder in hand, this could be problematic. I'm not gonna lie, especially combined with like a fire. Oh my god. Don't do this. Don't tell me my greed has made me. Oh no. The Greedy Bomb bite the dust again. He even has Welder. Why is it that every time I judge my opponent, they literally have every combo piece they need? Dude, I play this game on hard mode, I swear. I can't even take a knockout. Ooh, I'm gonna have to Guzma, aren't I? And try to draw out of this. And he even has the baton, bro. My opponent went off. It's not even fair. He doesn't take a knockout. Like 1, 2. Actually, if every single energy card in his hand is an energy, he might be able to. He has to hit me for 3. What was that? 320. So he has to have 7. So he has to have literally all the cards in his hand be an energy, which sucks for me, bro. Like super bad. So I'm just gonna have to Guzma and hope for the best. Oh boy, okay, 140 is not too bad. Do I Guzma? I might have to just Guzma. I'm debating. I'm debating pretty heavily right now. I could Guzma this and Steel Fist it, because then, yeah, I mean, the chances of him attacking with this turn would, I mean, if he has literally Welder in his hand, then he wins, but I think that's my only play. I mean, I'm gonna lose anyways. I was literally banking on that Judge to disrupt my opponent, and now I'm just losing. So we're gonna Steel Fist this dude, and hopefully Bills can like get me out of this awkward situation. I'm sure he has 1 energy just to draw off of a the heat thing, but he needs to have, in order to win this turn, he has to have Welder 2 energies. And once again, I'm hoping that The lack of Pokegear is gonna hook me up here because he played 2 Pokegears. He should not be finding everything so easily. Does he have it? Bated breath, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, he doesn't have it yet, but he can either GX me or Bursting Burn. Green, does he play like Energy Switch or something? I don't really know what this does. Energy Switch doesn't do it though, because then he won't be able to attack. Well, he doesn't have it this turn, so I guess that's pretty cool. Lucamine could be annoying. Lucamine works if only he has 3 prizes left, right? That's how that works. So Lucamine won't affect me right now. Bursting Burn is a problem though. See if I can find Mixed Herb. Tails, like stay burned. That's annoying. And this does not give me anything useful. Mixed Herb, Acerola, Frying Pan. Oh my god, a bunch of bad options right now. I can attack, right? But if I attack, I lose. So that's something. Well, I just lost, I think. Because he just retreats and attacks me, right? So, unfortunately, Greedy Bomb has failed. Nothing I can do about that. Oh man, I can't believe my opponent went off like that, dude. Every time I play this deck, I don't go off. I mean, I do actually sometimes, but still. Off of a Judge to 4? Why can't he just draw 4 Fire Energies and call it a day? How do you get Heat Factory, Welder, like everything, bro? It's ridiculous. Off of a Judge turn 1. It's not even fair. It's really just not even fair. He even played 2 Pokegear and green. Like, I'm so upset. I'm so triggered. Not really. I don't really care. It's to be expected. I mean, this is why like Lucario Melmetal is not like the best right now. It doesn't have really good options for like dealing with situations like that. Like once your opponent like goes off on you, you better have another Lucario Melmetal down. And my opening hand is pretty weak as well. Besides like the obvious, my judged hand, not opening hand, I should say. But this is why I play 4 Frying Pans. We seem to get one every game. We're going second here, which means we're probably going to have to land green and find DCE. Depending on what my opponent's playing, of course. Jirachi. Oh, maybe I don't have to then. My opponent's playing another non-GX deck. Oh, we're playing as Reshizard. Oh boy. Alright, yep, there it is. Huh. And Mars Shadow turn 1. So I think that's just game, guys. Let's see what can happen. We have 4 bills, 4 greens, and 4 Pokegears. Let's see if we can get something happening. And once again, 4 Frying Pans, being MVP as usual. Well, he won't be able to Welder or Judge this turn. So there's some sort of advantage we have there. If we can somehow land Pokegear, opt for a green, find DCE, or just any energy and just GX, that'd be nice. DCE is better because we can just attack faster. Plus my opponent might have just judged themselves into just trash. There's that possibility as well. The Dene. Is he going to play that right now? He can't use another supporter this turn. I don't really see a purpose in doing that. Like, he already has a manual attachment. He can't do anything else. He played Judge and has had a manual attachment already. His board is perfectly fine. Like, this doesn't do anything for my opponent. We can't Oko Jirachi turn 1, unfortunately. But I really don't know why my opponent's doing this. And we have a 49 card deck, 48 card deck, 47 after a Nest Ball. Wait a minute, didn't he play? Oh, he didn't play Judge, he played Mars Shadow. My bad. Well, that's a problem now. Never mind, forget I said anything. Now it's a huge problem. The GX attack will rock me next turn, especially if he gets another Welder. I guess we have to do this, so. There's a green. We can just GX right now, but it doesn't really feel worth it at this point. I guess we get a second frying pan and a lotto. Although we're gonna need a green for next turn, right? So let me just grab another green. Do we have a fossil? We don't have a fossil. That turn one judge is really bad. Can we land this? Yes, sick. That's something at least. Alright. If he has manual attachment into welder, we lose. We don't lose, but we get knocked out. Which just kind of makes me not want to attach this frying pan, but we play 4. I mean, I'm forced to find another one if I play green. As well as another DCE, which maybe I should increase my lotto count. But I might as well force in the GX as early as possible, right? Does Full Metal Wall matter? If I have frying pans, it doesn't matter. Just in general. Like the minus 30 doesn't do anything. So I could just Steel Fist. Yeah. Like, it doesn't do anything if he doesn't have a... Like, there's no point in GXing. Because, like, it's not going to literally do anything against this deck. So something to keep in mind. I guess I shouldn't be as focused about landing the GX attack now. Against Friar. Because you're just not going to use it. I wonder if there's a better GX attack in this deck for that reason. I was considering playing things like Counter Energy Rotom in this deck. Specifically for Reshizard. That's just something I like doing now. It's just playing Counter Energy than Rotom. Is he going to Guzma? Or does he have a physical? He probably has a switch in hand. Yeah, because Counter Energy means you can knock out the Rotom. There's the Welder. So I'm assuming he's going to GX me just to take an immediate knockout. Yep, there we go. Yeah, yep. Well, you guys got to see the good. So imagine every matchup that you can think of besides Fire, you do really well in. Against Fire, not so much. Got another Frying Pan and a Max Potion, and I guess wait. Like, if we hit it, he's going to be able to outrage me, which sucks. We don't have any way to get energy, so we're just chilling. I guess. And hopefully not getting OHKO'd. But if he has Blower, he OHKOs me, so there's that as well. Which these decks do play Blower. I mean, I don't know if they play Blower. Because, like, I don't know what you'd play Blower for. Like, if you're worried about metal decks, you still beat them. It's not like you don't beat them. You still beat them. You just hit OHKO numbers. This deck is ridiculous. There's another Reshizard. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyways, this is kind of why I didn't profile this earlier. Because the deck is really, really abnormally strong. But it just needs the right format. So once something comes out that beats Reshizard pretty much and diminishes its play, then you could go to a tournament and probably pretty confidently playing this deck. You just have to bob and weave all the bad matchups, which is definitely possible. We've seen crazier things happen in tournaments. Gonna retreat and outrage with that dude, but hey, we'll just keep going, right? Maybe we can survive 15 turns and win the game. 16 turns and win the game. 17 turns and win the game. That's the right number. Honestly, though, like, maybe we play a Counter Catcher and Absol. But Absol would be bad for, what's it called? Ooh, Mixed Herb. We having fun yet, guys? I guess I'll just GX here. Nothing else I can do. I was really hoping to get the other energies so I can get rid of all of his energies, but like at this point, there's nothing I can really do. Nothing. Look, we just give me another max pot. Let's get this money. Bills, hook me up, bro. Hook me up with a max pot right now. No. Well, guys, I know it's hard to believe, but I think we lost this one. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we indubitably did not get them. I mean, if he doesn't have a Fire Energy in hand, we don't lose quite yet. Because he already GX'd, right? So. Let's see, if he doesn't have Fire, we win. So that's pretty cool. Ah, yes, fire. Unfortunate. Yeah, there's the flare crystal. Well, guys, that's gonna be the video. We never got to show off the item lock because we just got Marshadowed, and that's just the reality of this format. Lucario Melmetal could be a decent deck next format, but fire doesn't get much weaker. It loses Ultra Ball and Nest Ball, so it loses chances of finding things early game. But at Quad Reshi, there's no reason not to play Quad Reshi next format because we lose all the Pokemon that can prevent damage from playing a quad deck like that, except for Vulpix. Except for we lose. Actually, we don't lose Vulpix, but we don't lose Fairy Ninetales. Fairy Alola Ninetales, the non-GX one. That's like the only one. So it shouldn't be that bad. So I don't know. This is just Lucario Melmetal, right? You win every matchup hard. You lose fire even harder. I think this one's cool though. I can show you guys a disruption version later, but we didn't get to see the right matchups, right? Like if we were playing against Zapdos, if we were playing against Zapdos, this is like your friend. They can't switch, they can't play a skateboard, they can't do things like that. If we're playing against any special energy deck at all, this is our best friend. If we're playing against fire, well, we need to have a good start, and we have to get this as early as possible, as well as have an amazing start, which unfortunately we just did not have. But let me know what you guys think down below. I think the only changes I would like to make is probably a second Lotto, just so we can chain attacking a little bit easier in case we get knocked out. And yeah, that's gonna be the deck. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. And I'll see you guys next time. I can't stress enough how auto win this deck is against every other format, every other deck against except for fire. I just can't stress that enough. It's like, how do you lose? Yeah, even like Pikarom. Like even Pikarom should be a generally easy matchup because you have this. Like they can't play Electro Powers with Omastar on the board. Like it's ridiculous. And peace. I need to stop ranting. Peace, guys.